What is going on today, everybody? Thanks for tuning into the Move OTX channel today. Today's adventure takes us to Rancho San Antonio Open Space Preserve. So you guys have seen me do this hike before. We did it in the middle of the winter and it was a massive rainstorm, and I did about 3.5 miles in and I had to turn around and come back. I just got burnt out. Anytime you're hiking in the rain, in stormy conditions, it just zaps your energy, and I made it in as far as I could. So today's hike, we're going to take it farther in on Stefani Arbors Trail. There's a vista point out there that I want to take a look at and take you guys along with me. Basically, this series of trails is the Disneyland of the Bay Area hike trails. It is just massively crowded, massively popular. I showed you that main parking lot there. There's 3 other parking lots, roughly that same size, full running water, bathrooms, everything. And when the weather's nice, this place gets incredibly crowded. Alrighty guys, so we reached our first trail junction. So that was basically about a half-mile climb up and out of the parking area. And as you can see, they've got one-way trail sign postings here, so we can't double back if we go down certain trails. So we're gonna go this way on Stefani Arbors Trail. So once again, taking you guys on this trail before. It's a little different now that the weather's nice, that's for sure. Still feeling good, not tired at all. I had a peanut butter and banana sandwich down at the vehicle parking area, so I'm refueled with sugar and protein, potassium too. Now we can see more north. There's Moffett Airfield. There is Shoreline Amphitheater, the 2 twin canopy peaks, and we can start to see Dunbarton Bridge right over there. I apologize for the wind. It's going to be like that today. That's just how it is. We'll keep going. So last time I did this hike, this whole section of trail was muddy, soupy clay with streams of water flowing down it, and it was everything I could do just to keep my muck boots from caking up with clay. So I would scrape the bottom of my boots on these root structures coming out here, and that kind of helped. But what really helped was just hiking straight down in the stream of water flow to dilute the clay on my shoes. So here's our second really elevated vista point. We're at about 750 feet elevation right now. You can see all the way to downtown San Jose from here, and looking over Santa Clara this way. There's Levi Stadium again, Moffett Airfield, Shoreline Amphitheater, and we can actually see all the way to South San Francisco actually. Okay, around this bush, there you go, you can see South San Francisco. Stanford University is like right there. You can see the clock tower. Alright, what a view, spectacular view. Alright, we're still climbing guys. Oh yeah, the struggle is real. Still smiling, legs are feeling good so far. Yeah. I'm tired, winded a little bit, but still feel like I can keep going. Apologize for the wind once again. I think I made it to this next electrical tower up here on my rain hike. Alrighty guys, so this most definitely is where I stopped before on our rain hike. But it just looks totally different now because everything I saw was a blanket of rain clouds. and it was major storm conditions. So took a long rest here and just admire the beauty of the surroundings, and we'll continue. Just a gorgeous day. Visibility is amazing. Well, especially compared to the last time I was here. Alrighty guys, we're continuing our hike inland and up and down these rolling hills, in and out of the oak forest. Right now, elevation is 1041 feet. It's already about 2:30, and there's still a lot of people running and hiking these trails. The crowd has thinned down considerably though. Mainly, at this point, trail runners at this point. Check that out. Got some fern growing around here. Nice. Don't usually see fern on an exposed hilltop. So the oak forest canopy here is really thick in a lot of these places. Still smiles. Still feel really good. I'm not super tired yet. Definitely winded a bit in the lungs as I climb up and down, but as far as overall fatigue level and strength level, still feeling fine. Alrighty guys, so here's the view from 1148 feet, looking down into Santa Clara and the Bay Area, South Bay area. So our last rest stop was right down there at that electrical tower, and we made the climb up here to this point, stopping here to take a rest, sip some water, and the wind has totally stopped. As windy as it was down in the valley, up here on these hills it's completely quiet and peaceful, which is great for my camera audio. So we're continuing here. Not feeling tired or anything, or not fatigued anyways. A little breezy here and there, but not those major wind gusts that were down in the parking area. Spoke too soon, sorry guys. That does feel good though. Like natural air conditioning. Like instant energy boost. Hooey! Alrighty everybody, we're still going. Yeah, elevation 1,300 feet, which doesn't sound like much, but it is what it is. The crowd has really thinned out now. Here we are, another vista point, 1,349 feet. There's the last electrical tower we were at. Slightly breezy up here. Awesome visibility still. It's really cool. I can see the cloud shadows over the San Jose Bay area. Alrighty everybody, so this is just one long uphill climb. Lung burner and a leg burner the whole way up. So I'm gonna take my time, gonna really pace myself, try not to use my thigh muscles, my quadriceps, using my butt muscle and my upper hamstrings on these steep climbs, and save my quads for the downhill hike home. I'm also walking flat-footed, trying not to use my calves a whole lot, save my calf muscles as well. For real, man. This is the real deal. Whew. Not sugarcoating anything out here at all. Real deal. Okay, so we're entering Quarry Trail for just a little bit. Just to say that I did some of it. I'll probably hike in here just to kind of get a sense. Oh wow, it's all single track. Nice. So it's probably not much of a landmark point here for me to bookmark, but we are at 4.02 miles. So, oh, it's all uphill too. All right, so we're gonna bookmark this view here, looking north towards San Francisco. And we'll save that for another day, another hike on that way. Alrighty guys, it's map reading time. One thing I haven't done is shown you on the map kind of where we are. So we did the entire trek from the main parking area up along Coyote Trail, and we made a left onto Stefani Arbors Trail, and we've hiked all the way here along this crest and up and down these rolling hills, and we are now here at this vista point at the very end of Stefani Arbors Trail. And Quarry Trail continues along this way up towards Black Mountain Trail. So this is exactly at the 4-mile marker point, and Quarry Trail narrows down to single track and climbs up this way. And there's a little viewpoint, vantage point here. You're looking north towards San Francisco. Very nice. You can see Stanford University clock tower right there. Tip of my finger. That's home. That's my home. And the vista point here at the end of Stefani Arbors Trail. Just beautiful view. Amazing view. Alrighty guys, so we reached the end of Stefani Arbors Trail. We hung a right onto Upper High Meadow Trail, and we're taking this back into the main valley towards the parking area. Upper High Meadow Trail, down into this region of the park, eventually merging into Coyote Trail and take us back down into the parking area. Okay, so let's keep going. This is all downhill from here. So the trickiest part here is just keeping my footing, watching where I'm going. Don't need to go too fast. I can easily do a 3.5 mile per hour pace going downhill. So the challenge here is going to be maintaining a steady pace and making progress. So once again, the rolling hills continue in and out of oak forest, canopy. Very nice. Feeling good so far. Not too tired. The bulk of the fatigue and the bulk of the energy level is hiking up Stefani Arbors to that point, that 4-mile point, and along that hillside right there. And we're coming back down the other side here. So quite a few people actually at that trail junction back there. Some people coming up, some people coming down. A couple people made their way up to that quarry, that single track Quarry Trail area. I'll save that for another day, I think. For today, we're going to do this loop here. Alrighty, we're continuing our trek downward. It's a pretty steep decline. Now at 1261 elevation. Maintaining a very steady downhill speed, 3.5 miles per hour, very comfortably. Don't see anybody coming up Stefani Arbors right now. Seems pretty desolate at this point. So the downward hike continues. Stefani Arbors up that way. We reached the end by Quarry Trail up there in that oak forest, and we came back down around this way, and that's the loop. Thankfully the wind has died down just a little bit. What an amazing, amazing view. So peaceful up here. Awesome. Awesome! Alrighty everybody, making our progress. So just looking across, that tower right there, that was my previous landmark from my rain hike that I took you guys on. So that's Stefani Arbors. We managed to hike all the way up in there till Quarry Trail that way, up in that oak forest, and we're continuing our loop home on Upper Meadow Trail. Should be reaching a trail junction very shortly here. Still all smiles, still feeling great. Not tired. Theoretically, I should pull over and finish my peanut butter and banana sandwich. But I'm going to keep going here until I feel I need to. And here we are at our first junction point. Should be at 5.3 miles. And yes sir, that's exactly where we are. Okay. So we're going to keep going on Upper High Meadow Trail. And I think all these trails basically lead down into the main parking area, but we're going to take Upper High Meadow Trail and keep going towards Wildcat Loop Trail. So we're still on Upper Meadow Trail, elevation 1016, and we're still kind of slowly dropping down here. So I'm now looking down upon Stefani Arbors the way it came in. And this is a great hike. This is a gorgeous, just a beautiful hike, you guys. If you're in the vicinity, in the Bay Area, definitely put this one on your bucket list as a day hike. At the end of that Quarry Trail, there's actually a backpacking campground. So you could hoof it on in 6 miles to that campsite, about 6 miles to that campsite, and crash out, spend the night, and then do this hike on the way back. That'd be awesome. But I'm just doing it as a day hike, a day loop here. So, but what I was going to say is the hike up Stefani Arbors is dropping you in and out of oak forests, and it's awesome. And this is much more open so far. Wide open canopy, sky canopy, and it's just awesome. So two very, very distinct types of geography for whatever reason. So I guess we're more exposed up here on this hill. So alrighty guys, so we're still on Upper Meadow or High Meadow Trail. And we're slowly descending downwards. This is where I wish I had my trekking poles, so I could kind of brace myself a little bit. But I can manage, not too bad here. Alrighty, so our hike continues, and we're in some heavily oak forested areas now. We've come down off that exposed hilltop, and we're dropping pretty quickly. Elevation now 816 feet, so we're pretty close to where we started almost. I'm starting to see a lot more people on the trails too. In and out of oak forest, really nice. Almost there, guys, almost back to the main parking area. I'm passing up a lot of slower hikers along the way, so I know we're pretty close. And that says a lot because I'm not a fast hiker myself, so I do try and maintain a 3 to 3.5 mile per hour speed overall, which isn't that fast, honestly. But it's my comfort zone. Sorry for the camera shake. I'm descending, and so I'm probably bouncing and bounding around, so I apologize for that. But hey, at least the wind noise has stopped. Nice. Very cool. Okay, so I had no idea these were one-way trails for the most part. So we went up Stefani Arbors. That's a two-way trail. Came up here, upper high meadow, came back across the meadow top, and high meadow, and we're kind of coming down around this way. So, alrighty. So here's Deer Hollow Farm. Very cool. C-130s are in the training loop out of Moffett Field, coming back for the afternoon. So thanks for joining me here today, guys, on the MoveOTX channel. Please feel free to post comments and questions down below, and I will answer them as quickly as I can. Remember, everybody, stay safe out there, enjoy the outdoors, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.